What's up, you guys? Alright, so this is important. I'm gonna go over SPX, nasdaq, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Alright, it's very, very, very important. First of all, we just got news that fuckface, my bad, old man, I said old man. God damn it, hopefully it's anyways. Old man is clocking out, and most likely that's gonna bring fear and uncertainty to the market, especially for the first 24, 48 hours as this news spreads out and who's gonna win the position, who's gonna take his spot. Meanwhile, we all know that who's most likely gonna win, but meanwhile we need somebody to take care of this. And meanwhile, that person that we don't really want to be in charge of or whatever whatnot, I think it's Camilla. um and if that happens, I think maybe the first maybe couple of weeks, but not really, because if we get good data, then that's gonna pick the market up. But with before all this, between the data being released and right now, the market might be uncertain with all the fear of what could happen and whatnot. So you might just get some sort of reacting for the market, like some sort of spike or whatnot, whether it be going down or whatever, and then maybe the next. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna go over SPX. All right. Something I've been noticing is that we've been on this trend line since April. Actually, April, May. I think it's April. All right. Stretch it out, and it leads to where we are right now. We have this weekly one. This weekly one, I think this is the one that started since October. So this is the original one. Yeah, November, October, right? After that, then we create a new trend. So you see, we come down, we test it. After we test this trend at the original one, we shoot up. But with the new trend, that's the new trend right here. See, new trend, touches it again. See shit. Ah, fuck. So it touches right here, and then touches right here. The fact that we closed right there and everything, I told the homie, hey, SPX is gonna go down, and it's gonna close right here, which it did. Now, and that's when we closed the week. So I think I already marked it as a week. A week is a blue red candle. I mean blue line. So that's why you see the blue line there. Let me know that in the future, when the market comes up or down in the area, I know it's gonna be a hard area to pass because it's a weekly resistance. Alright. See how it stopped right there? On top of that, not just that, but we're inside 12-hour candle. We're inside this box right here. Notice how when we come up here, we have a hard time passing. We try one more time, we smashed through it, right? And we came back down to that box. Not to the edge of it, but in that box. So we still have some sort of support right here. With this fear, you got some sort of resistance right here. You only have a 4-hour candle, 8-hour candle, 1-hour candle, daily, 8-hour candle, weekly, 3-hour, 4-hour candle, and this one I'm not gonna count. I'm gonna take it off right now. So all these are kind of weekly resistance areas. I'm gonna take actually this one off. Just notice an 8-hour candle. There should be some, yeah. So this 8-hour candle, it's also indicating to me that it's gonna be a hard time passing this little area. Not that much, but it's an 8-hour candle, so it's gonna have a hard time passing through here. Not that much, but just some little resistance area. So something to pay attention to. And I'm gonna switch that to blue. That way, when it comes up or down the area, you can. All right. So another thing that we gotta pay attention to is that we want to pay attention to how it reacts to the first 12-hour candles. Just because the market dropped open, and let's say the first hour held here, second hour held here, and then it dropped, let's say at 5, because we closed a 6-hour candle. So we broke at 5 here. Now we're thinking, the market's gonna keep on going down because it broke a 6-hour candle, whatever. But all it's gonna do is it's like when you throw a rock in the pond in water, it ripples. The ripple starts strong, but as the shit, it comes down. Same thing with the market, cause why? Cause it's gonna have a hard impact. It's gonna hard news. If it's hard news, you're gonna see the market. You're gonna see crazy like dropping down here type of shit or whatnot. If you just see this, just the market do this bullshit, just being here, that's something the market's not really reacting to it. But if you see it fucking do this type of shit where it closes here and it's all over the place, or it closes crazy, it really be show you how scared it is if it breaks this yellow box, right? Especially the first like 15 to 1 hour candle breaking this. If 15 to 1 hour candle was still inside here, the data wasn't that bad. If 15 to 1 hour were below this, and we actually close there at 30 minutes, 1 hour in this area right here, and you're just seeing moving crazy, then yeah, that's fear. But if it does this in this area right here, up maybe a little bit down right here, it's not really the market didn't really scare by that. But still, you don't want to react by the market opening. If the market in the first few hours picking up and it passes, let's say this red line right here, I wouldn't go for a buy because the market is barely open. The market is reacting to the emotions. All these emotions, it's like venting. It's like ventilating. It's getting all its emotions, all the news, all that shit out. It's dealing with it. So I would see how we're looking at 7:30 to 8:45. That's your next week area. Well, 3:30 to 4:45 your next area. But you really want to pay attention to how we're looking at 6:30 to 8:45. From there, how we close at, I believe it's 11 that we closed, right? No, it's a 10. A 10. How we close at 10. That way we can set up and see where it's going for, because we have data tomorrow, I think. So the data for tomorrow is, alright, data for, actually no, we don't have data tomorrow. We till Tuesday. So that makes it more sense. It makes more sense why without no data, the market is just gonna be reacting the whole today and tomorrow pretty much to the news. Since nobody has eyes on no data, everybody's eyes is gonna be on the news, which the news you've been hearing. I'm pretty sure you hear already. Biden. So they're gonna be paying attention more to that. Tuesday night is when you gotta pay attention to, because even though Monday night, but even though Tuesday night it's not that important. Watch, it's only it's not that important till we get to Wednesday. That's when we get actually important data. So it's interesting to see how we're gonna react these next 24 to 48 hours, especially because we have no really data on Tuesday. It's a light data, but not that important. So like I said, the first 12 hours we want to see how we close. Also, you also gotta consolidate that the market is not opening right now. The American market is not opening, so Americans aren't reacting to this right now. You also gotta remember that once we open tomorrow 6:30, the market is then gonna people that actually can go on these trades, whether it be buying or selling regular stocks that only open on Monday through Friday. Then the market's gonna feel it even more. Especially if we're falling right now, but most likely gonna keep on falling more once the market opens and reacts to all this data coming in. But what I like about this is that we get to see how the market reacts before regular people, regular traders going on a sell or buy, whatever it is. So yeah, you got hanging on the trend line. You got hanging on this box. You got hanging on above this daily support right here. So in reality, you want to see how we, first of all, how we react inside this box. Your core area, how we react in this area right here. Because we actually want to keep this. Even though it falls and all the other shit, at the end of the day, whether it be 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, we want it to be up in here. If we're down here, the first 4 to 8 hours, then we're mostly going to break in going down without fear. And then we may pump 3, 4 in the morning as the market opens. But by then, we're most likely going to be below this area right here. And as it seems to reach on top and go up, the market's going to open, react to the data or to the news, and it's going to keep on dumping on down. That's if I'm pretty sure the market is going to react like that, especially because nobody wants any other replacement at the moment. You pretty much want to keep the old man in, because we know if the old man's out, they're going to put somebody that they want. So it would make more sense for him to stay in. But it's smart. I don't know if they did this shit on purpose, seeing how where the market is at. If you see where everything's at, it's like, yo, they could have mentioned this shit Wednesday. They could have mentioned this shit next Friday. But they mentioned it with both of these stocks are on their fucking verge of the next drop. That's interesting. Anyways, now we're gonna go. Let me put my indicators. I think they're already on. Yeah, they're already on. Another one to take a look at was the Fibonacci. Alright. Take a look at the Fibonacci. Let's go. Oh, the market opened already. It's opening positive so far. Very interesting. Very interesting. See, this is positive. This is neutral. Otherwise, you would have seen wicks or falling down wicks and trying to beat up and all this shit. This, yeah, the market didn't react like I thought it would. It's like yeah, it's in shit. Anyways, but still, something to take a look at it. But oh yeah, I said we're gonna take a look at the SPX on Fibonacci. My bad. Take a look at daily. On top of that, we're on top of a resistance area right here. We're testing it out right now, and how we're opening, we're mostly gonna respect it, but we don't have no data tomorrow, so we mostly are gonna drop later on, just not right now. Our Fibonacci 50 is way down there, so if we do have news, this will be. I wonder what box it is. Oh yeah, and it goes with the trend line too. Yup. And we fall, buy time here, test the trend line, moment of truth, go back up to keep with the same trend since fucking October, or we're gonna break it, maybe either be a fake out, recuperate, or we're gonna continue with the trend. And that's gonna mean a lot because this is a trend line that's been happening since October. Let's see what's next. 8-hour candle, 50. So this is the goal. This is the goal for the next 24 hours, passing. See us inside that box. 50 is right here. So that's a goal for the next 24 to 48 hours to get back inside of here. Actually, no, my bad. Well, that's the goal, but this is the first area that we need to pass or get in. Shit is slow. I should not do that red. Alright, so that's the first area to get into. Oh, that should be Alright. Yeah, still positive. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I wonder if Americans took it as like he's retiring finally, or he's finally giving up the position. Oh, cool, good. I wonder if they're seeing something like that. But again, low resistance area right here. See how this creating support right here, and you see right here, this is your support where the indicator is telling you. So we should come down here, respect this by time, and go up. So breaking this along with the trend line, along with the box that it's in right now. But you want to actually pay attention 3:30 to 4:45. So even though it's doing all this positive shit, like I said, wait for it for the first 12 hours. Let us do a thing. Then check it out periodically throughout the day. Every 3 hours or whatnot, every 2 hours checking it. But you don't need to every 2 hours. But the time to pay attention to is 3:30, 3:30 to 4:45, and then the next one is 7:45 to 8:30. And I wouldn't go in a buy or in a sell on this shit. I would just fucking be watching and observing it. So it's good. This is good so far. This is what you want. Now, NASDAQ. Come on, buddy. Come on. And again, this was important right here too, because we closed the daily on the 50 of the Fibonacci. So the fact that we're doing this is good. We want to hold the 50. Once we break this, especially closing at a 12-hour candle here, so tomorrow at 2 p.m. Then from 2 p.m. we'll then have a hard time passing it up. On top of that, I forget what it's called. It's probably some shit like the 20 moving average or some bullshit where if it respects it, then bounce above, and then we're gonna continue to do all that shit. And then here's over. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we want to pay attention to this area right here, and if we do fall, pay attention from there for the next 12 hours or so, because you want to see it more stick to this side right here and not fucking towards the middle type of shit, especially if you want to recover. Just based off because of the 50. It's a 50 Fibonacci. And when that happens, you want shit like this. You want the market to react like this, not like this. So see how it's important? 50, couldn't hold it, breaks to 50, and after that it just keeps dropping. What the market tends to do after it breaks, or then try to go back up on the 50, or get rejected, or try to do this right here. It's another area. And if it can't pass that, that's even giving you red flags and dropping after that. Let me give you a better, something in the middle, something that has it. Like right here. You see how it fell? And after I tried to gain it, couldn't go down. So that's what you do with Fibonacci. That's how it helps you out, especially if you know what are the crucial times for it to, like for example, right now it's 3:30 to 4:45. That's the time that I will hop on to take a look at this area right here. And then once that would fail, then I would then wait to the next area, 7:45 to 8:30, and seeing where it's at right now. For the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. Oh, I forgot we closed a week here, so close this. This gets turned into a blue. Daily. Nothing. we just do a fucking turn it to a daily then. Yeah, because there's a daily resistance right here. That's a daily resistance. I just didn't see it. So it means from here to here, it's a hard time to pass because it's daily. So therefore, we will have to then concentrate in this area right here. And then this one, let's see what we got here. Nothing. 8-hour candle. No, nothing really. It's only when we get to this right here. Oh, I see shit. My bad, you guys. Too many lines, I know. My bad, my bad. You see how right here in the daily, 12-hour candle. You see how much it closes? Close in the same area. That's why this area right here is going to be hard to pass. But even if it gets inside here, that's what we want to pay attention to, because what it'll seem like it's going to go up here and close here maybe at 6. But around 3:30 and 4:45, maybe at 5, you should then start seeing it go back down to this area right here. So yeah, something to be aware of. Come on. And this one right here, I'm gonna change its color to blue. There you go. Alright. So that's enough of that. Like I said, just wait for the next to that time and just observe it. The market didn't open like I thought it would, so that's good. I was on TikTok. I'm barely leaving right now. Alright, so it's not 3. Bye bye. My bad, guys. But yeah, and then in the next video, I'll make a video about Bitcoin. I'm gonna go handle some shit right now. So that's all for